also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history. Yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. All the pain.
Find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
Feels right.
like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the second and final FORL free agent race here. Of course, I will be joining the commentary box. I am just going to send it a lovely party invite so he can get himself in, and we will be getting ready to go then for what it looks like. If you haven't watched yesterday's stream already, it was a good race, some good excitement to it, but we will then be here and ready to go for the final time here. And it should be exciting. Of course, we're now out of Britain, the home of FORL, in fact, if you didn't already know that. Don't know if you guessed that already, but there we go. But it'll be an exciting race, of course. We have the likes of most of the drivers that were in yesterday's race will be there as well. So don't worry about that. Alright, so qualifying start. I don't know what he's doing. He should be in the party by now. He's invited me, so I'm just gonna join him. So give me 2 seconds. All right. Does it say include your audio or not?
Finally. Yeah, I've included it. So, guys, I'm gonna be saying straight away. I think the top 3 for this race is gonna be Smasher Sam, IRL Schumacher, and Wastel.
Oh, well, there you go. He is instantly ready.
Like, I know a lot of the pace of these drivers. Like, I know obviously Wastel and Schumacher from the last race, but I know Smasher Sam. I've been his friend for a couple of years now, so I know. But UK Future's the first one out onto the track.
Yeah, and I remember Schumacher is going to go on the hard tyres, so he's applying the same tactics he applied yesterday's race.
He's doing the same tactics. Okay. Wait.
UK Future's out there on the soft tyres, and there looks to be a bit of lag going on. I remember Schumacher's just crashed. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, there's a map flipping screen for
yeah, I've got the lag as well.
Adam, teammate these. He'll be on this one to sell up, won't he?
Bouncing all over the place right now.
Keep up. I'm having an absolutely scream freezing. I'm having an absolute. I may have to restart my game, which might lag the lobby a bit. Which I hope it doesn't, because I'm quite a bit of screen freezers right now. So.
I mean, it seems fine now.
Hey, Futures.
Say that.
He's gonna start his lap if you ride up. Or do you? Oh, there's a bit of lag going on. Okay,
you guys round the
are you gonna watch Future Shot?
I am. He's starting the lap here. Going through
Adam
Abbey.
Lee will be next. I'm gonna watch Adam Lee.
Alright, he's now going through Farm Curve, and then he'll be dipping down into Village for the first time here at Silverstone. And then he'll be now dipping down into the Loop.
Oh,
what a
Adam
lovely
Lee
name
got
for
a
the
bit
corner.
wide.
Yeah, and the Future's now opening up DRS for the first time. Of course, he's in the exact same car he was in last night. So obviously, it feels like the Sauber can perhaps.
Schumacher for some reason.
No, and Adam
Oh,
Lee's
Adam
there.
Lee has lost connection. I'm gonna quickly get him an invite.
See, better than what it did
You are
yesterday.
wrong. Oh, yeah. I thought you back to lobby. I'm gonna watch Smasher Sam. Then he'll be starting a lap. in this Mercedes.
He's now
As you can
just going
carry on
through
watching
cops
UK
then.
Futures.
He will now be entering Maggott, Beckett and Chapel for the first time here. Nailing the episodes. Really had a really good run through turn 11, 12, 13.
Smasher Sam's lost it! Smasher Sam's lost it!
Indeed.
Through turn 1 and 2 when he's into the grapple. Smasher Sam on his first run has completely bottled it. Let's see, you go. Oh! J-Field has crashed as well! And J-Field has crashed as well. Near enough the same place as where Smasher Sam crashed.
Yep, he's lost his entire front wing, so...
UK Futures, first half, 1 minute 27.4. I believe Vanquish will be the next person to cross the line. Yes, he will be.
Looks like J-Field's races from last night, and they are looking to go from bad to worse then. So really not helping him out there at all.
Vanquish is not going to set a good lap. He's at 1:31.6. It looks like not a lot of people setting clean laps. SP James is on the lap.
I actually thought it was always SP James, don't know why.
SP James coming through the final few corners now. What is he going to set? He's going to set a 1 minute 28.2.
Miles off the pace. Oh, he's on the medium tyres. So that's going to play into his advantage.
Is Smasher Sam going to get a good... Is Smasher Sam going to Is Smasher Sam going to go for another run, or is he going to come into the pits? It looks like sector 2.
Depends how much
Who's
ERS
that
he's got
for?
available.
No one.
Okay, yeah, he's got 100%
He's got full bar of
ERS.
ERS. Wastel's lagged out, and that's bad for him. But let's ride away with Smasher Sam. About to start his next attempt of the run. He'll qualify. Turn 1. Nice clean. Does he lose it this time? No, he doesn't.
Hard breaking down into village there. You can just hear the car, all the other cars in the background. Really an echoey voice, to be honest with you. Pretty nice, if I don't say myself. As he now approaches
hopefully Wastel
Brooklands
can
for
get
the
back in
second
lobby.
time.
I believe he's Smasher Sam purple sector 1. So Smasher Sam, he is definitely on the pace. Hopefully we can see. So I'm going to try and invite Wastel back in. I don't know if Wastel's on my friends list. He's not, so I'm going to have to invite.
Yeah. Anyway, Smasher Sam will now be entering Maggott, Beckett, and the Chapel goes now into Beckett's. Goes around the outside. There's a pretty nice line. Now be entering the hangar straight. Opens up DRS.
Yep. He's running out of fuel. I think he might be going into the pits.
If it was me, I'll risk it.
Oh, Schumacher's still
No, he's pitting.
Samson. Vanquish. Look at Vanquish and Dead Machine. They're pretty close together on the track.
Indeed.
Dead Machine is on an outlap.
Vanquish is back on off
likely or not. Schumacher. For some reason, I keep thinking Schumacher's on wets.
Yeah, that is really annoying. I must be honest with you. Yeah, Wastel, you should have got an invite by now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
slightly
right.
concerned.
He's joined. He's joined into the lobby. He's joined.
Right. Anyway, Vanquish, look to me. Yeah, he's on a he's either on the cooldown lap or just pissing this lap. I presume he'll be
Adam Lee is. Yeah, Adam Lee's on his out lap. Like me or not, about to start his lap. Dead Machine is also about to start.
Alright, well, like me or not, that's what it is.
Dead Machine's closer. Dead Machine's closer to the line. He's starting now. He's coming into turn 1 for Dead Machine. 8th gear. He's lifted. For some reason, he's lifted. Why is he doing so slow?
Probably into 3rd gear, clipping the inside apex, going to run nice and wide. He'll be dropping now down into lube, getting the power nice and early. Shooting up to 3rd gear and then the 4th gear and then the 5th one. Now opening up as he heads down the Wellington straight, and then he'll be entering the tricky downhill braking into Brooklands corner. That might have been a corner cut. I'm going to check because he just completely mounted the inside cut. Yeah, and it has invalidated this time, so that not gone well for him. What about like me or not is on the lap. He's now into Brooklands. Hey, he hasn't corner cut, so bring him up from him there. He's now going to be entering turn 8, which is a little right kink before you go down the National Pit Straight.
Oh, Adam Lee almost bottled it there, exactly where his teammate Smasher Sam did. Adam Lee
Runs a
almost
bit
did
wide
what his
through
teammate
Cops.
Smasher Sam did.
Don't know if he's a validated lap. I don't think, like him or not, would have invalidated that. But he's now going from Maggots and Beckett's, then into Beckett's. Stinger's he's run a bit wide on the exit of Beckett's. Now opening up to us. Now he's gonna head down the hanger straight there. Then he'll be entering
I've got
Stoke.
on my screen. Smash Sam coming out on the lap. He's coming out of the pits now. Oh, he's into the barrier. I think his wheel's done something or something because his car's just gone into the wall.
Well, like me or not, it's about
Why
to
on
come
my screen does it?
towards
Why on
the
my
end
screen
of his
does it
lap.
show a checkered flag on Adam Lee and that machine?
Yeah, I've got that.
Oh no. And I think maybe a glitch has kind of broken the game. Maybe.
Well, it depends if they can get the lap.
I'm trying to look. Smasher Sam
How
has
do
no
I
damage.
get a calm again?
And what?
So basically,
And
right. So
Warrior
wait, still.
2, it's
You
in
select.
second. I never realised.
You select your name up here, and then you
put
click it,
private
and it'll say
select.
take control.
Yep.
There you go.
And then just press take control on your thing.
Looks like he's
and Warrior
might be
2
able to do that,
is and Warrior 2 is actually with yeah, they still
Glitch. Yeah, so I think there is a glitch. Not too sure. Oh, there's a bit lag there.
I think
There's a lot of lag. Yeah, so Dead Machine and the Adam Lee won't be able to set a lap, so that's... Yeah, something fishy is going on here. This is not meant to be happening here. Panda, I wouldn't really worry, if I'm honest with you, because we might have to restart the lobby, because it's a bit glitchy. We're having some, shall we say, some interesting scenarios here. Yeah, people are leaving. Have you left? Alright, so I'm now on my own. Yeah, I don't know what's happened here. Huh. Yeah, everybody's leaving, so I think we're gonna go make a new lobby. To save the confusion to all of you out there. Hello. Alright, you're back. You can be host again. I really want to I mean, if you eat quick enough, we are having to okay. Yeah, I will. I'll keep an invite only. Alright. Right, I'll send you an invite and then you can just invite everybody. Yeah, and most people left, so wouldn't be too surprised. Okay. Right. Just say it's on friends only.
Okay, can you just invite me? Can you just invite me to the lobby so I can
I'm pretty sure
get
I have,
myself
but
in?
I will send you another invite.
I don't have an invite.
Okay, there you go.
Oh no.
Did you get it?
I do not have an invite. Can you put it on open, please, so I can try and join? I'll quickly quit the lobby. I'll quit F1 and I'll come back on.
Indeed. Right.
And I've got a mic problem.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, try now. Yeah.
George, is it on open?
Yeah, it's on open.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say.
Tom's already said join through me, so we should be all good. Yeah, sorry about this,
Okay.
people. I don't really know what's going on now. We're having a few issues, shall we say.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna
well, people
join
are
off
getting
your
in.
profile.
People are joining.
That is
Fine.
literally okay. I'm joining the session.
Alright, so we got...
Shall we-
might-
Shall we do one-shot qualifying just because of time-wise?
Ask Tom. He can let you know.
Yeah, I might have to go soon as well. So like, I might as well. Yeah, one shot. Let's just do one shot. Because I might have to go soon. So yeah, I'll do one shot.
We'll have
One
to check
shot.
though. It depends what he wants to do.
I've told Tom one. I messaged Tom saying one shot.
Alright, we'll just wait for
We'll
his
see
response.
what it is. Wait for his response.
Just do race.
Okay, Tom. I might have to go soon, so can we do one shot? Because I might have to go soon. Flipping out. Are we gonna just do short quality 50% then? Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go then. Just go. Yes, everyone's in.
Don't go yet.
Go.
I need to make it invite only.
Go. Just go. Yeah, everyone's in. No, hang on.
Alright. You alright it?
Who needs to join?
Yeah, do bear with us,
SPG.
people. We're having some serious issues right now. Yeah, SP James needs to join. So does Jake. Right, I'll get those.
Okay, it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to complete this whole thing, but okay, James is coming, so I think we should just go.
Jake is not. That's why I sent him an invite. And SP James is in him.
Jake doesn't look like he's joining because I've invited him a couple of times.
It already is.
Let's go. Come on, Jake. We need Jake in quickly. Jake needs to join. Come on,
Where is he?
Jake.
I can't find his name.
We might
the
just have to
chat.
go without him because he's not joining.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
not
he's got
joining.
him
Come on. He's not joining, so we might just have to go.
now. Alright.
Okay, we're going for a second attempt.
Are we
Thank
gonna
you,
go?
Tom.
Done it.
Oh,
done
God's
it.
sake.
Wait, Dragon, are you in the lobby?
Okay, just go. Yeah,
Okay,
Jake's in. Now
Jake's in.
go. Let's go. Okay.
Okay, on my screen. Oh, there you are. Alright. Alright, we're finally getting going again. So that's good news. Finally.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I had a lot of screen freezes, which caused lag. So, let's go.
Oh, I am now your host, so expect good things. Alright,
I'll
I'll
have
take
the
two.
likes of Smasher Salmon that made mistakes on their first laps.
Yeah. Of course, it's not all about being fast and then making a mistake. The consistency is really what the scouts are looking for in this scenario. Consistency, not making mistakes, is really the key necessary here.
Okay.
Alright, now wait to go and join. If you have just joined, we've had a few technical issues, but we are good to go. So it will be finishing around nearly probably 20 minutes late after approximate.
Half
So I would
eight.
say, no, I would say
20 to
more
9.
like 8:45, yeah. We have 12
I
drivers
might
now.
go around 8:30, so
Alright,
I might have to go around
Ready?
8:30ish.
go.
So let's go.
We'll wait for that
So who's-
first person to leave the garage. The most key, who will be first daring to go out onto the
Oh,
Silverstone
it looks
track?
like UK Futures has gone into the Mercedes. Adam leading the Ferrari, so we have some team changes. I'm just scrolling down. Looks like UK Futures is coming out.
Looks like a Ferrari and a Mercedes gonna
And
yes,
Adam Lee.
leaving.
Adam Lee and UK Futures coming out. I'm going to go right with UK Futures because UK Futures was the
Oh,
first.
J Field, Dead
Obviously-
Machine, that should be the first. The team McLaren's be leaving the pit first, actually.
Yeah, and we've got
Dead Machine and
Force
J Field.
India. Yeah, I think it's Dead Machine. Dead Machine's first. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Dead Machine's out first out on the track.
There he is in all his glory, the number 6 McLaren. Prapriaya, whatever it's called. Colour of the car. I don't really know the colour. Right, well, are any of them going to be doing their strategic tyre choices? Yes, they
Is
are.
IRL
Oh, Schumacher.
go? Oh, Schumacher's gone for the mediums instead of the hards this time. Adam Lee, what a statement. Smash a Sam on the mediums as well.
Yeah, Dead Machine just getting just heating up his tyres, waiting to
So
really
IRL Mac
set
on
the
the
go.
mediums, and we've got Smash a Sam on the mediums as well.
Yes. Team McLaren's just starting to get a gap between them, getting themselves ready and prepared for their first run here at Silverstone. Really, it's all about trying to get themselves into the groove and really not to dive and crumble under the pressure. You see there, J Field really aggressively heating up his tyres. He's ready to get the racing here at Silverstone underway.
Death Machine and J Field, very close together. But it's
Okay,
going to be
now
Death
approach.
Machine first.
Vale and Club. As here we go, Dead Machine to start his first flying lap. He's got the Logitech on the front of his steering wheel. You can see them.
Oh, just be James a bit off. I'm going to watch J Field behind him. I'm going to pair.
Machine
I'm gonna
approaching
compare the
village.
two. Okay, do you want to compare the sector times
Right.
between these two? I'll compare them. I'll go to the race director and look.
So they're actually reasonably close. Maybe J Field's not timed it to perfection because he's going to get his dirty air, which never really going to help it out.
Okay.
If I'm honest with you.
I'm going to look to Dead Machine
There you go.
27.8, Dead Machine 27.8, and J Field 27.8. But
And Dead Machine's back to have his lap.
7, 8.
So J Field then. J Field not
Dead
completing
Machine
a lap
did-
here.
Dead Machine did have the slight advantage over Dead Machine, but Smash Sam, like me not and Jake, are the only ones that are staying out. Oh! Oh, I thought there was someone round then. Jesus. I thought there was someone round, but
J
Smash
Field
Sam,
opening up DRS.
Smash
onto the
Sam
hangar
coming out on
straight.
the mediums. Smash Sam coming out to the track on the medium tyres.
As here we go, we got.
Sector 3.
Yeah, that's
Sector
probably
3,
just people
Sector
getting ready to
3.
go again.
Yeah, it's
And then
it's
into Vale, and then into Club.
It's
J Field's going to
Warrior 2 going slow.
take provisional P1 here. And it comes across the line for 129.3.
Adam Lee,
So
Dead
good luck
Machine
from there.
finishes his lap. Dead Adam Lee, about to finish his lap. UK Futures 27.7. As we watch Adam Lee go around the final corner now.
And across the
Adam Lee
line.
sets a 28.4. Dead Machine on the lap, Smash Sam on an out lap. Yeah, IRL Schumacher on the medium first end of lap. Oh, is that
He goes.
J Field going very slow there?
Around the final corner for RL Schumacher. He's going to come across the line. What time will he do? He goes
28.1.
P2.
UK Future still has that a little advantage. Smash Sam. Like, SP James coming around Beckett's and Chapel. And
Yeah,
he's got,
spanking
might have to
out
watch
from
out for
those
Smash
down
Sam here. You might have to watch out for Smash Sam. In front of it.
Too far back, I'm afraid. Or I presume anyway.
Yeah, Smash Sam will be able to get a lap
Oh,
easily.
bit of a wiggle there from SP James going around Stoke. It's down to Vale, and then
And
he'll be
some-
approaching Club. Of course, and the new DRS point for this track. He's have to open it quite quickly. And he goes P3 over 28.1. Only 0.15 off Mario Schumacher's time on the mediums. They're both P2 and P3 there on the medium tyre. So strategic choices there.
Vanquish coming round the final corner now.
What time will he do? P5.
7. Who's that now? Amoria 2 with 28.0. Wastel.
Good lap from him.
Wastel. I know that's an AI, I believe. I don't think anyone is on a lap right now. Wastel might be. I don't know. Smasher Sam, remember? Remember,
Okay,
Smasher
Jake's
Sam
just
is
going
still on the
slow.
lap.
He's not going again.
Smasher Sam through cops. Jake is on the lap. Smasher Sam coming through Marcus Beckers and Chapel in his Mercedes. Oh, we got a bit of the grass there. 36.3.
Oh, he's having to use a lot for there.
Smasher Sam is purple. Smasher Sam purple second sector there. On those mediums.
Of course, he's still got a couple of corners to go. And that nice and wide. Comes across line. Will he go P1? There goes P5 to 28.3. Lost a lot of time in the last sector there with his medium set tyres. Now everybody then, of course.
I think
Motive now
Sam might be
already
going
set
for
a
another
time.
one. Yeah, Sam's going up for another one.
Everybody had
going
set
up
their
for another
times
one.
except Dead Machine, Like Me or Not, Wastel, and Jake was still waiting for their times to come appear on the times because I say that.
Sam's going out
someone's
again.
just done a
Sam's on
time.
another lap.
Who's just done a time?
Sam 27.3.
Is it Like Me or Not? No. Dead Machine to
Yeah,
Dead Machine then for
Sasha
time.
Sam purple by a 10th in the first sector. 27.4 for UK Futures, 27.3 for Smasher Sam.
As he approaches cops. Fast right-hander this is. Because yeah, just brave you got to be to try and take it for that. Because of course, if you don't take it for that, you will either lose so much speed, and if you do take
I
it
think
for
this
that,
is
for
where
the wrong
Sam's
angle,
going to lose
runs
time.
so wide.
This is where Sam's going to lose time now in the corners. He's done what he did on the last lap, taking that gravel. I'm going to look at quickly the time, so it's 23.9 last sector. 36.3 for Sam. 36.3. So Sam still is on the point of UK Futures. This is where Sam lost time on the last lap. That's a good save from Sam. He comes across the line to set a 127.7, which puts him in second, only under a 10 for UK Futures, who didn't slap on the soft. Now, that is a quick lap from Sam.
Mercedes 1-2. Good times
Sam
from
on the
them there.
mediums, somehow managing to get to P2 there. I'm trying to find someone else on the lap. J Field's in Dead Machine. Like Me or Not has started a lap. And Jake is about to end the lap. Jake is about to end this
What
lap.
is Dead Machine? Oh, Dead something. I think Dead Machine is either run out of fuel or
Jake
I don't know.
19 is about to end this lap. Round the final. They're on the final.
Yeah,
now.
Jake just ran out of fuel. That's what's happening. He's run out of fuel.
Jake
Dead
hasn't.
Machine, sorry.
Oh,
Dead
he's
Machine,
pole!
sorry.
Jake pole position with a 27.6. Jake 19 takes provisional pole. Good lap from
Yeah.
Jake there.
Yeah, Dead Machine has run out of fuel and he's gonna have to be careful there. Left off there. Oh, that's such
wow.
dangerous.
That was very close.
Yeah.
Adam Lee's on the lap, by the way. I think Smasher Sam might take pole position here if he does decide to go into the soft.
How are we looking?
I'm looking
There
at
we go.
Adam Lee in P7. I'm watching Adam Lee in
Yep.
the Ferrari.
He just exited
on
the
the lap.
field. Going through Woodcut.
20s.
And then he'll be entering the National Pit Stop he's already on, and now will be entering
I
Cops.
believe it is purple first
Oh,
sector for Adam Lee.
That's Vanquish. Vanquish.
Oh wow.
I think he was
UK
waiting us.
Futures
Really-
0 for
That's a quick lap.
Futures.
Only 7 tenths faster than anybody else in the
Like
track
Me
so
or
far.
Not. 27.7, Like Me or Not as well.
Right, it's all kicking
If we
off
look
now,
at
isn't
Adam
it?
Lee, Adam Lee. 36.1 for Adam Lee. 35.7.
So he'll be entering Vale now.
UK
16 heavy,
Futures
hard
has
braking.
probably banned pole position here. I think UK Futures has taken pole position.
Adam Lee goes
It is
up to 4th
P4
place.
for
127.739. Good luck for him there. Solid drive. Might have yet, but still got 7 minutes left of this quali
Vanquish on
session.
a lap.
I think Waster's on that bit. Waster was about to come across the line. What time will he do? He might actually just start his... No, he's just starting a lap now then. Into turn 1.
Yeah, Waster. He was going for the race win last night. So...
Until some
maybe
extraordinary moments happened. Shifts down into second gear. I heard that shift. Okay, now we're going down the Wellington Straight, opening up DRS. What first sector split will he do?
Adam Lee's going for another lap, by the way.
Oh, Waster's off.
He's
Waster's made a mistake going into Brooklyn. So he's just got on the brakes too late.
Adam Lee is still pushing.
Back, but...
Oh, Adam Lee! Oh! Just keeps the car in sail, but I think he might be backing off.
Yeah, Waster's just cooked it under brakes, ran wide onto the grass.
I think Vanquish might
Adam
be
Lee's
improving on this lap. Yeah. Vanquish might be carrying on the lap, I think.
Adam Lee's
And
going
Warrior
for another
2! And Warrior 2 is going for the lap as well.
Tell you what, it's much more competitive this time round than last night over at Spain. Much more competitive. Flies through turn 1, pretty on the limit. Went a little bit wide there, but he's kept it going into the village. Of course, this is where drama happened in the real F1, where Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen came together. But here comes the Haas driver. He'll be now going entering the Wellington Straight, opening up DRS into 7th gear then. He's got lots of ERS for this lap, so he's going to have enough. There you go, you can confirmation of that, Unwarrior 2. So he's on a good lap so far. UK Futures at the moment, setting the times out of a 1:27 flat. Jake is sat in PT of a 1:27.6. Like me or not, of a 1:27.7. Adam Lee's teammate just behind him. It's literally only a slither of margins. And I say that, Smasher Sam is only just behind him as well. So great stuff from those three to be so competitive. And then you got Unwarrior 2. Only a couple of attempts back, but you can't count him out because he's on the lap at the moment. You got Vanquish in P7, a 10th off Unwarrior 2. IRL Schumacher and P8, SP James in P9, and J Fields P10. And you've got Yellow Flags at 2. I'll capture that in a second. Unwarrior 2 going into Vale then. What can he do on this lap? He'll now be entering the tricky clubs, which of course really struggling to keep it flat, and he goes across the line. Wooly, has he improved? He's improved to P2. 27.6. A great lap from him there to get himself up to P2. So good stuff from him there. We now wait. I presume most people now will be into the pits. I'll say that. There's still a lot of people on the track. Because you see there, like me or not, Adam Lee, Smasher Sam, all waiting for that perfect time. Looks like SP James is getting ready for a lap here. He goes through Vale. Turn 16 now into turn 17. Then he'll be entering turn 18. Of course, this track it's the current home at the moment for the British Grand Prix, which actually hosted its first F1 race in 1948. So good of them. And then the 1950 Grand Prix was at Silverstone. And of course, they don't just hold F1 race around here. They hold Ginetta Juniors, the BTC, of course, the BVTCC, which you can check that out on my Twitch at W_O W_R W_C. Of course, they do so also host MotoGP.
Smash Sam's still not coming out yet, but definitely very big strategy decision from SP James to all the mediums. Sector 1, that's Jake 19 going very slowly. I believe that's
SP James is on a hot lap here.
Smashed Sam coming out onto the track, I believe. Yes, it is. And he is definitely going to be starting on a set of medium tyres. I thought Smasher Sam tried to take pole position on the softs.
SP James then opening up DRS as he heads down the hangar straight. Flat how he really is there. Just keeping his balls to the wheel here.
Excuse me, Smasher Sam is on the soft. Sam is on the soft.
Though they're all on the softs. Everyone's on the softs getting ready for the lap. So you've got the best times. But if you go on fitted, they're all on softs.
27.5. They are all on softs. That's confirmation that they are all on soft tyres.
Good lap there from James. puts himself between UK Futures and Warrior 2.
Jake 19. Oh, I think maybe the end of Jake's qualifying is he comes into the pits. What's the end?
He's not going to have enough time there.
Goes for UK Futures at 26.9. Jesus Christ. He is definitely pushing, and
he's had enough.
He thinks he's taken it. I think he has taken it. To be fair with you, George, I think he has taken pole position.
If I'm honest with you, the top three. I think the top three have all.
I think he's right. Smasher Sam about to set a lap. Smasher Sam about to start a lap. The thing is, 5th, 6th, and 7th have all set a 1:27.7. As James retires as well, Smasher Sam about to start his final run here in qualifying.
Smasher Sam, there you go, starting his lap now.
Sam.
Vanquish has also said he's had enough. So has Jake,
and so has Jayfield. Jayfield's done enough. But Smasher Sam, this is his one and only run on these soft tyres. I can tell he's going for pole.
He's going through Brooklands.
20
Mason tidy. Waystor can't
yes!
improve that 138.1.
Smasher Sam, 110. Smasher Sam, 110.
Oh, he's ran wide.
He was only 1/10 off UK Futures his first sector time as well.
He might still be able to carry this momentum through his lap here. But he just got an absolute nail every single corner. He runs a bit wide through cops there. That might have invalidated his time. He goes through Chapel. And now we're entering Hangar Straight. Opens up DRS. No, he's backed out this time. Yeah, he's backed out. Sham obviously said, do you know what? I can't improve. That'll be enough there. Adam Lee is more lap here. 27.4 for the middle sector. Decent lap there. He's got to improve. Honestly, if he improves by a couple of attempts, he's up to P2. That just shows how competitive this lobby here is at the moment. For the free agent race course, the Scouts will be looking to sign their drivers for the new season. As he goes through
and there we go.
Vale.
Chance, I did it.
What about Like Me or Not? No, sorry, Adam Lee. Adam Lee has lost it. He's lost it. Adam Lee's lost it through club. That has ruined his final lap there.
Warrior 2 was on the lap. I feel unfortunate for Smasher Sam. I think he could have done something. IRL Schumacher lap on the soft tyres, but Like Me or Not is about to start the final sector now.
Oh, Waystor's coming back, so you might invite Waystor.
Yeah, I can't invite him because he's not on friends list. You might want to invite him because I can't invite him. I can't invite him because he's not on my friends list. So, Like Me or Not coming round the final corner now to put himself in P2 on the grid with a 127.4. So Like Me or Not on the front row of the grid. And Warrior 2 about to end his final run now.
All right, Waystor, just let us know when you're ready for the invite. No, he says he's not online.
From the fight, 2 comes across the line, so 127.2, which puts him in second place. And now it's Smasher Sam. Look at him, he's just completely crashed into the barrier. Whoa! Jesus Christ.
Alright then.
I thought Smasher Sam would have tried to take pole position, but you know, Sam's starting near the midfield, so Smasher Sam then down in P7. They can have good races today, yeah.
Indeed, hopefully. Of course, but this is not all about the crashes. This is more about the racing to impress those managers out there. It's looking to sign the free agents.
Hopefully, I can get a seat. Let's go back. So we look at the grid now. So we've got UK Futures on pole position with and Warrior 2 on second. Like Me or Not in P3 with SP James in P4, Jake 19 in 5th, Adam Lee in P6, Smasher Sam in 7th position, Vanquish in 8th, IRL Schumacher in 9th, Jayfield in 10th, Dead Machine 11th, and Waystor down in P12. So that is your grid.
Should be exciting race here for the free agent race.
I'm going to try and invite Waystor because hopefully he might be appearing off the line.
Yeah, he's missed it.
He's
literally just joined. He might have got in
because
there.
in the formation lap, there's a formation lap, so it'll let him race, won't it, if he gets to the formation lap in time.
Yeah, he can just take control of his car. Of
On
course,
the
he won't be able to
formation
select his
lap, yes.
strategy.
Oh wow, it looks quite
say
overcast for
that.
this race.
We might
Very
see some
overcast.
rain. You never know, we
You
might
could.
see some rain here.
Any of
That
the
would spice
drivers
things
that,
up.
if any of the drivers are watching the chat, if there are any of, if there's any racers that are watching the stream,
just
please
let
put
us
in the
know if
chat
there's rain.
if there is any rain or not. That would be good. Oh hello, let's say hello to someone. So Thomas Waystall, hello, welcome to the stream. AJC Panda, welcome to the stream. YT Slisk, welcome to the stream. Assume Basher, welcome to the stream. So yeah.
Here we go then. We've only got a few seconds now to
12
select the
people watching.
strategy.
Hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
Get ready. It's going to be a fascinating race here. Would anybody pull off the miracle of a one-stop?
It is
Why
quite
can't I
easy
do
to do. It is definitely quite easy to do a one-stop around here.
Possible,
So
yeah.
let's go. So do you want to go over the grid one more time before we start the race, George?
Alright, well, we saw an incredible lap from the UK Futures, which puts him on pole position with a 1:26.9. So great lap from him there. Warrior 2 sat in P2. So he'll be happy with that qualifying, and he'll be going for race with one objective: get the win. That is the only way he can now really fully impress the managers out there. Like Be or Not is in P3. SP James is in P4. No, careful there. That's a Ferrari behind you. Jake is in P5. Adam Lee will be starting in P6. Smasher Sam will be starting in P7, the other Mercedes. Vanquish in P8, of course, we saw him from last night's race in Spain. Iro Schumacher, of course,
Get one more invite
we
to
know
waste
what
time
he's
would be
capable.
good.
We know what Iro Schumacher's capable on those strategy options. And we've got J Fielder P10, Dead Machine P11, and Waystall, who has yet to
Who's
rejoin
just
the
disconnected
session.
now in P12. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of luck. Oh, Adam Lee! Oh my god! SB James and Adam Lee going side by side. Jesus Christ.
See, this is the
And Adam
sort of
Lee's tyres
stuff
are going to be dead.
that the managers won't like, them battering the formation out, because it's just supposed to be your chance to warm up your tyres. The more they take
Yeah,
into
I'm
account course, you have to apply that professional look. Which is not what's going on here for most of the drivers so far. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
UK Futures line up on pole position for the British Grand Prix. The going to. I'm just watching. We need to wait for UK Vanquish, and we just need to wait for Vanquish to line up on the grid. And Waystall's AI car as well needs to line up on the grid before we start the race.
Here we
But
go.
Waystall's AI car now lines up on the grid to start. The British Grand Prix is coming to the 5 red lights for the British Grand Prix here. And it's and Mario 2 was jump starting. That's 5 lights on the way we go into the
Catastrophic.
Jake sets an amazing start coming into
Oh,
zone 1.
J Field's
There's
off.
contact. There's contact, and UK Futures is off. And that's him off from
Oh,
the lead of the
no.
Grand Prix. And now there's a big
SP
crash
James has
there.
contact. SP James and the McLaren have come together.
Oh no! And now SPJ. Now let's see now. That puts Vanquish side by side with Jake for the lead of the Grand Prix. Let's look now. SP James side by side with 2. James.
And
gets
Warrior
pushed
2 and
off the
SP
track
James,
intensely.
crikey.
Oh look, Smasher Sam! Smasher Sam! Oh my word! Smasher Sam.
Oh, there's contact.
Oh, Smasher Sam.
Smasher Sam's
Smasher
round.
Sam's just been taken out. Smasher Sam's just been taken out. There,
Aaron Schumacher, no, he's hit him. He's hitting the McLaren back. That's not gone well.
Unfortunate.
But Jake,
And
good start from
Lee
him.
going very slowly, and that's what James, and Warrior 2, and Adam Lee side by side is a post. And Adam Lee's lost
It's
it
not
there. He's
worked out
going to
for him.
save now. And now Smasher Sam on the back of Dead Machine.
That's going to fall him into clutches of Dead Machine. Dead Machine's being caught by
Watch out for
Smasher
Smasher
Sam.
Sam. And watch out for
I'm
Smasher
actually calling Sam for
Smasher Sam gets to the
shortness.
amazing room. Smasher Sam and Dead Machine side by side now. As Adam
Three
Lee
wide
and
up
James
ahead.
side by side. And number 2, they made 3 wide into snow. But Adam Lee gets an amazing position gain now as Smasher Sam and Dead Machine side by side once again. Warrior 2 takes his penalty and Vanquish it as well. Smash
And
Sam
Warrior
still side
2
by side.
Vanquish is pitted,
Smash Sam still side
so
by
you
side.
might have had a drive through. I don't know
there's
if
no
that's the call of
contact.
that.
No, there's not. Sorry, that's lag. But now SB James had to leave battling out.
Waster somehow got into session.
Okay, I'm having a glitch when all these cars are locking up and then they're teleporting. But James, now these like, why are all the cars just locking up? I'm gonna leave the lobby. Can you send me a quick invite, George?
Yeah. But Jake, at the moment, he's had a great start. He's in to the lead of the race. I will send you an invite now. There you go. Like me or not, good work for me. He's got himself up to P2. So, good work from those two. Already showing the early signs of promising here at Silverstone. SP James, again, as he runs a bit wide there into the gravel. Good work for Adam Lee.
I have the glitch where I don't get an invite. I have a glitch where when I don't get an invite.
Waster's in P5, so good work from him there. I'll try and send the other one. I'll just spam you, there you go.
I'm just gonna say
Adam Lee's all over the back of SP James here.
I have no invites. I can't get an invite. Try not to be as a friend and then invite me because you haven't got me as a friend, that's probably why.
Right.
Yeah, just add me as a friend and then try and invite me and see if it'll work. Have you added me, George?
About to.
You need to add me and then invite me. Add me and then invite me and see if it'll work.
Right. There you go, I've just sent you one. But Jake, out of the lead, he's already built a 2-second gap. Like me or not, he's actually got the overall better place over Jake's. So he'll be charging with that. Look at that.
I'm gonna restart my Xbox and I'll see if it'll work.
He's got himself up to P4, so great work from him there. Oh, that's a bit of lag there. He's got himself into P4, so good work from him. Of course, he wasn't even in the session when such starters. That is great work from me. You can see there, aggressively swerving to really just get the dirt off his tyres there. You've got Adam Lee, Assassin P5. He'll be chasing Waster down, trying to regain back to position 4. Look at that Waster again. 8 positions, and Jake's as well. 4 positions, so really good work from there. And Adam Lee's got past Waster. Waster, I swear that was like, otherwise I'm going blind, but I'm going to presume they're on the soft tyres. No, Sasha Sam, Arama Schumacher, and Amra 2 on the medium tyres. They'll be attempting the 1-stop here. Waster, he's only a second back here, but he's gaining. He is gaining. And UK Futures is all over the back of the McLaren here. He's going to go for move into there. That's a great move. What a move from UK Futures. The McLaren might stick it. No, he's trying to stick it in there. This contact. Oh dear, that was inevitable really. Oh no, the McLaren. He's hit the back of the Red Bull. It's a bit side by side action, and that is the end of Dead Machine's race here. And this is not looking a great show for the fans at all. It's just not what we're going to see really. See, this is the problem we didn't have it at all last night. It was relatively clean last night. Today it's like World War II. This is the problem we find with some of these races. It just becomes when you get a lobby where everybody's fighting so hard to get scouted and into a team. They put too much on the line, and then they risk too much of it, and then they crash. That is what we're really seeing here, and with the likes of Dead Machine. Point proven, it wasn't his fault. He just got absolutely Jehovah'd by the guys behind him. And Warrior 2 has come to agreement he's not going to be carrying anymore. But Jake, again, he's actually starting to increase the gap between like me or not. Now, of course, I don't actually know if there's rain coming. So that should be one to watch out for if there is going to be rain coming. Like me or not, will he achieve more in the rain? That is the key question, because of course if he does, he might want to catch it down. I don't know why I'm getting typed over the rain, because it might not even turn up. So it's going to be exciting times here. Now I need to get Dragon Pro back in. the other commentator. Yeah, you can see a good. Look at that. Wastel, is that Wastel made a mistake? I think Wastel made a mistake because he's now dropped down to P8 from P6. So that's not good news for him. And why is that not working? I'm gonna spam your name in. Alright, well, Aramo Schumacher. He's done pretty well again. You know, he likes those alternative strategy, which is what's happening here. And you got UK Futures. He's actually keeping pace out of him. So if at this point we're going from orders like this, UK Futures is sitting pretty decent because he is gaining the gap, and if he gains that gap, there he's in a little bit far out, but a few more laps and he might well be able to get behind the back of an Ira Schumacher. I guess I'm joining his party if he can't join my party. Alright. Restart the lobby.
Well, no, maybe not restart the lobby, but I can't get in. I can't get in. I just can't get in. I can't get any invites for some reason. So,
right.
What I'm saying, guys, is if you guys, if there's anyone that is in the lobby that can try and invite me back to the game, that would be amazing, because I can't get in at the moment. Because for some reason I can't get any invites received from George at the moment.
Yeah, it might just be your expert, don't know. Try go in a separate party with Tom, and then so I can get back to it. But yeah, let me out.
Yeah, he told me to restart my game. Right,
Alright, just go in his party so I can go in.
He's on invite only. His party on invite only, and he's on do not disturb, so I won't be able to join.
Alright. Okay, well. Like me and not, it's now all of the session of Jake's gonna pull to the left hand side, down the Wellington straight, there you go. Hang straight, sorry, wrong straight name. He's gonna go right clean round the outside. It's a great move from Like Me or Not. He's now, but no, Jake just hangs it down the inside. That's an awful camera view. And Jake's switching to the inside there. He's gonna go move down into Vale. He's gone very late on the brakes. He's kept the move done. He's just about gonna hang on for P1. Like Me or Not's gonna be all over the back of him though, going as they head down to Abbey and then the farm curve, and then finally into Village will be the first heavy braking zone where if he gets a good one, he might be able to make the move into Village. He's going to try. Will he try for it? No, he's staying behind, so he's waiting. He's going to wait, potentially going into Brooklands. So he really needs a good run out of the exit there. And he looks like to me, Jake just had the better run, and he's got DRS though, so that'll help him out going into Brooklands. As I go down the Wellington straight, he's looking there. You can see him there, just faking it to the inside, and then deciding, do you know what? Not yet. I'm gonna carry on waiting. This is still a long way to go in today's race. A bit of a scum on the exit there from Like Me or Not. And while I'm saying all this, SP James is right in the background, so he has done exceptional work to get himself up to P3. So this is why someone needs to sign him.
I just hate Xbox. Like, Xbox is so typical. Like
Me or Not, all that is close. He's almost ran into the back of Jake there. But as I was saying, SP
that's
James.
Why, okay, if Tom's watching this, that's why you keep the lobby on friends only instead of invite only. You see? That's what.
Oh, he's gone for it. Oh dear. Just about gone for the move there.
Now I can't get in the lobby, so yeah, that's absolutely great.
He's now all over the back of Jake too.
Get off this way!
As he goes for the final corner, SP James he's over the back of him there. He might have a run as we enter Village. Looks like that. Oh, look at that! He's all over the back of him. I didn't actually spot that. I thought the gap was a little bit bigger than that, but obviously not. Of course, looks like to me, Like Me or Not, at the moment, he does have the fastest lap. So he seems to have the overall pace of the top three. And I say that SP James is he's starting to look for the move as Adam Lee sets the fastest lap of the race on the medium set of tyre compound. Good work from him there. And Smasher Sounds up to P4, and now He's in the battle for the lead here. A dead machine gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting there. Do you like me or not? He's the problem is he's got now is he needs to take the move soon. Because if he doesn't make it soon, he's going to get absolutely swarmed by SB James and Sam. That's the problem he's going to have now. He's going to have a run here. As he now finally goes down the hanger straight. He's going to pull to left hand side. And look at that. Sam in the background is going to move as well. He's got to claim on that side. Yeah, there might have been a bit of contact. There was contact. And he's round. Don't hit anybody. Oh, good work from him there. Not actually hitting anybody else. And that is... I thought there was contact. And that is Sam and Jake in the pit. So I think Jake just pitted because he's got the damage there. I can confirm there was contact to Jake's front right or left end plate. I think it's left end plate. So that's been true. Sam there on the hard set of tyres. So he's definitely going to the end of the race. SB James just setting into the race here. He's now got a chance to really just stretch his legs. Really, you know, just get into the groove. And of course, this track originally, this of course was not the first layout of the circuit at Silverstone. There was a much more, let's just say, a much more easier, just flat out most corners, until they decided to change it up. And then they had, of course, the bridge section, which it does still exist if you actually go to Silverstone in real life. You can actually see the track. It's actually a part of the Porsche. No, it's not Porsche spin. Sorry, it's next to one of the garages of in the paddock area, where you can find a lot of the fan zone stuff for people to come down, get something done to race and SB James thing out another lap. So he's obviously decided I can stretch these soft tyres a little bit longer. And when I mentioned about Schumacher a bit early on, I wasn't joking. He sat there in P2. Of course, obviously he's not pitted yet, but that's effectively like P5 or P6. So good luck from him there. As I've always said, and the future's into the pits then. Because look at his front and left tyre. It's completely worn out.
Twitch stream, so that's how it's going to go then for me.
Right.
In the end, I'm just going to commentate off your Twitch stream because it doesn't look like anyone's bothered to invite me, so no one's inviting me, so I'm just going to go on your Twitch stream here. It's annoying that no one can invite me. I'd love if Xbox could work.
Is that like me or not? Yeah, it is. Like me or not, and UK Future's having a bit of a thing about. So the overcut has somehow worked out for Future there. So obviously just stretching his legs helped him out there. Gonna go side by side down.
What are you doing?
Wellington straight as they now approach Brooklands. Side by side. He's gonna hang around that side. He's done the job done nicely there. Beautiful move from Like Me or Not. So good work from him. And now he's got a 15-second gap before he's near Sam. If I'm right in saying... So actually, I think... Actually, sorry. Like Me or Not's made a mistake because he's lost a hell of a time to Jake. Or is he not? Hang on. Have I got this completely wrong here? I think I might have got this wrong. No, they've all made a stop except Vanquish and the top three. Okay, so yeah, I've got this. I've got this. That's totally wrong there. SB James into the pits. Medium set of tyres then. And we'll presume we're going for the another one top of Vanquish. Gets a 5-second penalty.
Yep. James gets jumped by Waystall. Is Jayfield getting a penalty yet? James, yeah, I'm a couple of seconds behind, but it's going to have to do. Can you try one more attempt at trying to invite me? Like, just to see if it'll work. Spam another more invites. Just spam invite party game.
decided not to carry on them. So obviously that's our Perth Racing. Adam Lee is
Language has
gone
left
off
the
somewhere.
session. Adam Lee's out. Hopefully he doesn't leave. I'm going to quickly ask him to
He made a
invite me.
mistake.
Quickly, Adam Lee needs to invite me. That would be good.
One person, there we go. Irish Schumacher carrying on for another lap, so he's stretching his medium tyres to the extent, and of course he did that at Spain last time out, so we'll apply the same sort of techniques he did. Irish carrying on. And Mason, of course, is only 6 seconds off the leader, so he's having a pretty decent race here so far. And Jake's all over the back of Sam, so I think Sam's just got past him there. So good work from him there. Alright, well. As Jake left the session. Jake just left the session. So, I don't know what's happened there. He might have just disconnected, I'm not too sure. Alright, IRL Schumacher's out in the lead so far. He's carrying on for another lap, so, he's obviously planning to take these tyres quite a while. We've got yellow flag sector 2 now. Who is that? Looks like it's nobody important, so it's gone now. Oh, wait, we're still going to rejoin though. Going on to the medium tyres there. Yeah, he's going to now be exiting the pit lane. I think he's been jumped by Like Me or Not. Right, and UK Futures. What about Vanquish? No, Vanquish is left center. So, and yeah, the team McLarens have come together. That's not good. That's really not going to help their reputation out. So, my Sugar's got a massive gap in second place.
I honestly do not understand, like, why. Export. I'm going to try and get backwards on a sec.
SP James is all over the back of Sam now. He's gonna have a run going into Magnus and Beckers. Obviously, it's not one of the his best overtaking opportunities, but if he could pull this out, it'll be an absolute miracle. And of course, that would impress the managers. Let's go, Joe Field. Oh dear, well, he's having a bit of a disastrous race so far, but nice to know you're keeping him positive spirits up. As Futures gets a 3-second time penalty. Of course, if you are looking to race and... Hello. What? I mean, it's coming across dive centre, so... But I'll take it off. Alright, give me 2 seconds, everybody. There you go, right, I've sent you an invite. And SP James is now over the back of Sam. It's going to be looking to make the move. Yeah, of course, Sam is on the hard side, so he's going to the end of the race. J Field is my dad, by the way. Gotcha! Gotcha. Nice note, you're giving him the upbeat positivity. nice to know you're doing that. So SP James is all over the back of Sam. Corner cutter there, and Joe Phil gets a 3-second time penalty. It's really not going to help you out there, son. It's going to be waiting to make the overtake happen here. It's going to have a good run through Stowe. When Lone's a little bit wide. He's going to have an opportunity, potentially, into Vale. Bit of a lock up on the inside, the left front, left wheel there. Gets the power nice and early. Hello. Boy, I think your order might already be included. I'm not too sure. SP James, on the other hand, going for the overtake. It's that double lock up. That's a gimme, but no. Sam's gone for round the outside. That's the guy. He's got the job done. Beautiful work. Oh yeah, he's on to restart his Xbox. That was it. SP James. Oh, now he's got to try and somehow do the overtake again. So I don't know how he's going to manage this one. Of course, he attempted it going into village. It didn't work out. Will he be able to make anything happen as he goes through Woodgate, and I'll be entering the national pit straight, and then into Cops. Again, if he has a good run through, he's ran wide again there. You can see that tyres are just starting to hurt his not I would say skill, but hurting his lap time performance. He goes through Marcus of Beckett's. Of course, it's starting to go a little bit messy as the drivers are. Yeah, it's hard to tell from where I'm sat because I got it. Yeah, it is Buzzcut. SP James now over the back. Will he go for moving to Vale? No, staying behind. He's going to have a run, potentially into Abbey. No, we shouldn't. There's no point restarting. He's going to have a run. He's going to go for the move into the loop. He's looking.
Right,
now
so
in the slipstream.
James from the back of Smash to Sam, and he's going to go to the outside. Will he make it stick in Brooklands? He's sticking it well. Smash to Sam, sticking well around the outside on his hard tyres. There are older than James's mediums as well. And James is still sticking around Woodcut now. They're surely not going to go side by side through Cops.
Nah, too risky. You don't want to risk it. If you do make the move, brilliant. If you don't, well, it's really gonna end up being in a one way. Sorry, and that is a bit of contact. But he's gonna have a run down, hang us straight, and then into Stoke. Will he be able to make the move? He's gonna go to the outside, side by side. He's trying it around the outside.
He tries the outside. That's a very brave move. He's got the inside now, and he's going to have the inside for the next corner as well.
It's just about done it. Good move there.
Very good stuff there.
Indeed.
From my perspective, I'm gonna go because Xbox is rubbish, and buy PS for all the way because Xbox is absolutely stupid. So, goodbye.
Alright, well. Sam is now. He's now all over the back. He's going to be attempting the move. He's going to go. He was thinking about the outside, but he's gone to the inside. Down the inside. It's just about made the move stick. Has he? Yes, he has. Bit of a lock up, bit of a slide up the track there. Looks like SP James going to give him a little bit of a nudge around the back, but he's now going to have a. If he gets a good enough run, he might be able to make the move stick.
He's a bit too far back. This is a cracking battle here for the lead of the race, and this is for position because neither of them are going to be pitting. I don't think they will be anyway.
Yeah, I think SP James' tyres are quite new. It'll be a late call if he does decide to pit, but of course we know what it's like for Schumacher yesterday's stream where he really took those tyres to the maximum ability, so I presume, yeah, might be trying a Schumacher scenario.
Yeah, could be. I mean, he's taking it cautiously, as I was talking to him earlier, and he said that nothing's won on the first lap of the race, so he's just going to take it easy. You know, he's got
Definitely.
the better tyres in this moment, but he won't be at the end of the race. That's Sam's strategy. There's a lap car coming up the pits there. Hopefully he won't
I think
get
that's
in the way.
Waystall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully he's going to get away. Hopefully he won't intervene too much, because that would not be the greatest scenario in the world. And looks like he's not getting out of the way quite nicely and neat. So if anything, SP James could use Sam here as a way, just like to drag him along in this race, just staying behind and just following him quite simply, and then make his move later on in the race. But of course that is a risky tactic, because he might fall off the pace for him, because he's on a softer compound than Sam is.
That could easily happen there, and we're just sorry about Xbox and F1. There's been a lot of lag today. We don't know what's caused it, because yesterday's race was pretty much perfectly fine, so we have to be sorry about that, and note that most of the people who have crashed out is probably due to lag, so we need to sort this out for upcoming races.
Indeed. How did J-Field get out? No, J-Field just left the session. I think couldn't really gain any positions there. That might have been his thinking. I don't really know. But
He's retired.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I can check for you. Actually, find the race director incidents. I will check when that is.
It says DNF anyway next to him, so.
Yeah, it can say like terminal damage. So yeah, J-Field got a DNF due to terminal damage. SP James runs a bit wide there. Waystall having a look, even though Waystall's a batter marker, technically he's allowed to pass him. But
yeah.
I wouldn't really recommend it, because it cause a bit of controversy. You don't really want to be doing that.
Don't
Not a
upset
good
the managers. All he needs to do is show that he can keep up with these, and people will be impressed. Because this isn't about points; it's about impressing people.
Exactly. And of course, SP James, we saw it last night. He is good. If there's ever a crash, count him 8 times out of 10 not to be in it and to gain positions, because that's what he's done. If you think back to where he was starting in this race, he has done ingenious work, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, he's gained 2 positions, right? And last night he gained about 8 or 7, so he's really showing the work here today. And yes, he's actually already having a look on the back for Sam now. Bit of a risky overtake. He's going to try to the outside. Sam on the inside, side by side.
Sam's
Round
putting
the
a
outside,
better place.
what a move. SP James round the outside, what an overtake. Will Sam have anything to say about it?
Surely not through Abbey. That's just a fatal decision there. They'll both go on.
Yeah.
And Schumacher will be left to win. And just to say, Schumacher yesterday pulled off an incredible strategy. Needs one to watch. And there's slight contact.
Yeah, I think now it's just Sam too late in the brakes there.
Might hamper him on the straight though. James doesn't have as much ERS as Sam, and Sam's going to just cruise
there's
by.
lots of contact. That's a bit of a lock-up inside. And look at
And
that,
there's
Waystall. Oh my, that is a risky move, that was. It's paid off for him.
He's just going to pull off now.
What I hope doesn't happen is that Waystall has to re-let them pass. Because Waystall's definitely faster than those two. So I'm going to hope he just can pull away. Not have to let them pass. Of course, if he does that, that's just stupid if he does, to be honest with you. It really is. So at the moment, everybody just settling into a rhythm of the race. Just letting the other drivers know that, hey, I can still do work here. Of course, even if you had an incident so far, if you do leave the session just by rage quitting, it's really not showing your what's the one I'm working for, like
commitment.
Is it willing? Yeah, that's the word, commitment. Yeah.
So yeah, forgot what I was going to say now, but yeah, James and Sam are using each other to get past. This is an amazing battle. The thing is, James has literally got 20% ERS left, and Sam's got like 50%, so Sam's on the harder tyres, they're a little bit older, but he does have extra ERS. But the things are going to change soon because Sam's tyres are going to end up better because James' tyres are going to wear quicker.
He has to get the move done. This is what you're trying to say here, is he has to get the move done now, otherwise, well, he's not going to have another opportunity towards in this race if he's careful. He has to get the job done sooner or later. And I think he's starting to realise that. As if he goes to that ERS bar, look at that, he's definitely running a high ERS mode because look at it, it's just dropping now. As they go through Maggots and Beckett's. They'll now be entering Chapel and then the hanger straight once again for the 21st time here. Not close enough at the moment to make that move.
And just to say, Schumacher is definitely catching every lap, so he is one to watch for the end of this race. He could be in this battle by the end.
Of course, you say that, if the front two were to have a little bit of contact, that would bring Schumacher straight into this fight.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting. Three-way battle, and they'll all be on different compounds. And that's James got a 3-second time penalty. I'll check all the time penalties to see if Sam's got one too.
Alright. SP James having a look. He's having a look there through loop. We're now going on to the Wellington Straight. Like once again, he's definitely closer this time by, so will he be able to make the move into Brooklands? Again, too far back. He's have to potentially. He's had a good one through there. So it looks like to me, if anything, Sam is actually starting to struggle here on those hard tyres. Maybe, just maybe, those tyre temps are not up to temperature at all. You guys can see there, he's just struggling for all-round grip. Of course, the hards are the slower compound, which obviously won't give enough grip, but of course they will last much longer than the medium tyres. So that is the reason here why the SP James managed to keep up. Of course, there's DRS as well. Achieving those tyres at the strike point, I'm going to presume are a little bit more still fresher, I would say. But he's ran wide out onto the grass though. Of course, now SP James with that time penalty needs to get the job done now. He can't afford to sit behind him any longer. And I think he knows that he's going to go to the outside. Will he try and stick it round the outside? He's going to try it just about. He's going to go absolute no room. He's going to go off the track there. He's going to rejoin the track to cover that inside. That's what he would have done. That's why you want to cover this contact. And that is Sam round. Sam then. That is why SP James needs to cover that inside, because if he didn't cover the inside, Sam would have gone for the overtake, and that is the reason why. Because there was a never thought that was going to happen.
And let me add, they are racing for position because James just went level with that penalty. However, Sam is one warning away and Schumacher is less than 2 seconds behind them. So this is definitely going to be a cracking final 3-4 laps.
Just look back on the screen now. It looks like to me, SP James on the racing line entering into Vale, and Sam was committing to the outside, and then a last minute change under braking, so he's moving under braking him. Obviously he's the car behind, so it technically can do that, but he's got to make it go to perfection. He's just moved left and he's clipped the back of SP James. So there you go. That was most likely Sam's fault. I don't think SP James did anything wrong. But then again, you can't blame Sam not going for me because he did leave the door wide open for him. It was almost an invitation, but he just left the calls far too late.
Yeah, you see James being very much of a sportsman there, waiting for Sam to catch back up again to continue this battle, to show what they're made of. And,
see, that is good thinking. And I don't know if you noticed, look who's behind them. IRL Schumacher, out of nowhere, is now behind.
3 different compounds, all racing for the lead in the final 3 laps of this race.
I don't know how he's done that. He's done it once again here at Silverstone. I honestly, if any of these managers haven't picked Schumacher, I mean, I would recommend picking him. I mean, just count him to do the job.
Last season he was great. Started near the back, finished on the podium. Every race, pretty much he was on the podium.
And look at that, we now got somehow, with only 3 laps to go here, a 3-way scrap for this win here. Of course, you have SP James on the medium compound tyres. Of course, his tyres are all, most likely, will end up being the wornest tyres out of the 3. And you've got Smasher Sam, of course, on the most durability tyres, but of course his tyres don't have the maximum grips. That was going to be hampering his performance. And Alright, Schumacher, fastest tyre combat, of course, it will wear out the quickest. Now that he's going to have to bear that in mind, trying to get past these drivers here. He's going to have to get the job done. Don't know if Irish Schumacher does have a penalty. That should be in one. Alright. So, should have an interesting scenario here.
He has 2 warnings.
Oh,
so he's going to win the race.
Yeah. At this point, that's a good point. We check the lead against the leader. Yeah, at this point, he doesn't know it yet, but he will win the race just due to penalties. But of course, now, obviously, if this was a real race situation and he knew this information, he would probably stick by him. But because it's just showing off his true talent, he might actually go for the overtaker and actually try and show them what he's capable of. Of course, he has the raw pace and the strategy choices of an absolute king. Does he have the overtaking skills of an absolute king? And he's going for it. Late move, but he's got the job done. No, he does not. Sam says you're not having that one, so he's going to chop him off there, just hanging on for dear life. Sam is now. He's really struggling on those worn hard tyres. When he gave for the overtake.
Stick it down the insides, and there's nearly contacts, and you're going to go around the outside of Luffield, get the better exit. I think that's his job, yeah. He's going to get the better exit, do the switchback. That's absolutely beautiful. That is lovely absolutely move. Amazing.
And he's now in P2, but look at that. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Just
a bit of a squeeze there from Schumacher. He's just about hanged on for P2. And look at that. He's showing there that the hard tyres just do not have the pace around here. But does he? I don't think he has enough time to catch up to SP James overtaking. But at this point, he needs to be careful because the gap's 2. Yeah, the problem is now the gap's 2 seconds. So he needs to stop defending and just push like hell. Of course, Samsa not going to be wanting that one, is he?
No, he's still sticking around the outside of club. There's wheel banging here, just the closest racing I think anyone's ever seen. And yeah, there's literally temps in it, but now it's 2 seconds between Schumacher and James, and is James going to do it? I highly think he will, because Sam's not going to give up at all.
Oh, it's a big... Oh, he's hit! No, he's just pushed him around the corner. Schumacher's round. Oh no, that is catastrophe there for Schumacher. Just when you thought he's got the race win, disaster strikes, and that is the end for that.
I think that's Sam's fault.
Yeah, well, it looked like again. Oh, I can watch it back now.
Got a bit confirmation too greedy.
Then. Yeah, he's locked up going to village, and basically just hit the back of Schumacher, and Schumacher's round. So, of the chances, SP James at this start time, unless he gets another penalty, is somehow going to end up winning the race here. Of course,
this is absolutely phenomenal.
It really is. You can never really estimate what's about to happen because now
all of these people in the podium started outside of the top 3, which is really strange.
I mean, who would have predicted that one? Absolutely incredible. As an anyway, SP James coming around the final couple of corners here, and it's going to have a comfortable last corner drive, and he's going to take home the win here for the second free agent race here at Britain. Beautiful job for him. Sam will come home in P2. There'll be some talking to do after this race between him and Schumacher. Schumacher will come home for P3. He'll be slightly rejected after that one. And Futures will come in for P4, and I think, yeah, Vanquish will be P5, Jake P6, Like Me or Not P7, and then Waste still in P8.
Yeah, that is cracking race. Like, are Waste still and Like Me or Not still driving, or have they just left?
No, they're still driving.
They're still driving. Stuck with it. This is great.
So
didn't take me
this is why. Okay. This is good stuff from Like Me or Not, even though they've had unfortunate mishaps this race, but it's actually just shown that they're not just an easy quitter. They will just carry on driving and get the job done. They will bring the car home no matter what. and that is the right attitude you need to have.
Yeah, because look, if they'd have given up, they would have probably finished like outside the top 10. But they've carried on despite the lag, despite
And
the
look
amount
at
of pit
that.
stops. They've done 2 stops and they've still come in the top 10, even though there's only 12 people. So
Just to wrap it
yeah.
off, like me or not, guess the fastest lap of the race on the final lap. So, good work from all the drivers there. Don't go now, because we will have the interviews of certain people, shall we say.
Yep, anybody as well.
Yeah. I didn't even know I was on invite only. I'll make that invite only. There we go. So yeah, great racing here, and I'll leave you the podium ceremony in peace. Alright, well, we can now confirm. There you go. SP James wins the race. Smasher Sam P2, Ira Schumacher P3, UK Futures P4, Jake P5, Vanquish P6, Like Me or Not P7, Wastel P8, Dead Machine P9, J Field P10, Adam Lee P11, and Unwarrior 2 in P12. Tom, if you want to do the interviews, because I need to have a quick whiz of the drink.
Okay, so that was a great race, especially towards the end between these 3 drivers, and yeah. So I think we're going to start off with James. What a phenomenal comeback in the race! So everyone who finished on the podium started outside the top 3, and you managed to get to victory despite the last few collisions on the few laps. How do you feel?
Over there, where I am.
Yeah, so that's great. Anything you got to say, George?
No, not really. Just well done to the victory.
Just got to make sure you include your audio because you didn't.
It might have already been included. I don't. Some of them it's already included.
Right, so now
Right,
let's
I'm
move
moving
on to let's move on to Smasher Sam now. Hello, Smasher Sam.
Hello.
Have you included your audio?
Yes.
Okay, so coming into the last few laps, you and James are obviously having a great battle on the different compounds, but you had been on the track with your tyres longer. So James would have been slowing down because his tyres would have been worn, and you would have been like same pace, similar pace in the end. But on that collision, whose fault did you feel it was going into club? Because you sort of moved under braking, where it looked like it a little bit, like missing the racing line with no room left to go. Like, what was it like from your POV?
Basically, I've gone to the inside and he broke about 20 metres before the braking zone. So I just rammed into the back of him. I should have won that race though, but...
Well, also about the incident going into Village, going into the back of Schumacher, did you lock up or something, or did you just brake simply too late and literally ram him out the way?
I braked normal and then he like parked it on bus on the apex and then basically lagged because I wasn't touching him, but then all of a sudden I just blew to his car and I tried slowing down, but
just in case James had a penalty, I went, because if he had another penalty, then I might be able to win. But
All right, well, that's lovely to hear your side of things. We'll now move on to Iro Schumacher. So, again, you pulled off an absolute a wannabe in of a strategy. We saw it last night, and we've seen it again today. Of course, you could have you probably didn't know it, but on penalties wise, you would have if you just stayed with those three at the back, you'd have probably won the race due to penalties. But of course, you didn't know that, and of course, the incident happened. So, how would you feel the entire race went from your side of things? Do you think you've done enough to get a spot for the new season? Well, yeah, well, good to hear from your side of things. And well, this has been it from today's racing. Of course, we'll have next week. We'll have the pre-season races. We can see new faces, new drivers, new cars, new everything really. And